Hi, my chickadees. Um, so like I promised, here is the walkthrough of my first ever journal completed. This will probably just be half of it today because it is very, very thick. Um, so here's the front. I made this sticker and then I got this one from an artist at a convention that I went to. And I'm probably going to be pretty quiet today, and this probably won't be very long because I am sick and my throat is killing me. But I didn't want the video to be late, so I thought I would film a short portion of this and then come back and film the rest of it this weekend and post it on Monday. So we'll see how far I can get through and how that goes. Um, And then this one was from a friend. It was from a sticker sheet that had the Kingsman stickers on it, and they let me take one. And then the back I got from the same convention that I got the dog on the front, and I really like it. Hey, baby boy. And then this one was just a piece of sticker paper that I had. No. Sorry. Um, but yeah, so this was the first journal that I ever did. And yeah, here's just a quick flip through. So this had me kind of figuring out who I was and what I was trying to look for, or to figure out what to do in a journal. My style has changed. This is almost like, I'd probably say 90% writing. Now I tend to decorate more, but also try and write the same. My writing varies from, like, mostly I stick to memories because I want to remember what I was doing on any given day that I was writing. I try to write about my emotions, but most of the time I feel really strongly when I'm either upset or angry or, like not great emotions. And those are the ones that I usually write about because it helps me express myself and I can get it out and it makes me feel better. But the happier emotions, while in there, are usually shorter and it's just more like a exclamation sentence that I'll throw in every other page or so. Just because I feel that more in myself as opposed to wanting to put it on paper. Um, but yeah, so a lot of things, if I write about it emotion-wise, are going to be anger or sadness. Um, but yeah, so I will start the flip through here. So I started numbering these when I got to number 3, I think. So I just went back and added this in, number 1. Excuse me, sorry, I am so sick. Love you guys. And then, like always, I skip the first page in every journal. And, oh, this notebook is a Stalogy, and it's their 365 day one, so it's quite large. And then on the inside pages, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Well, I can't get it really. You can't really see it, but it's got the month, the day, and the date. So I wish I could get it to focus, but I don't think it's going to. Oh, well, or not. But yeah, so you can just highlight or underline. And I started underlining later on just because it took up less mess than highlighting does. So, most of the first part of all of this is just going to be me writing. I occasionally added stickers, and washi tape, but most of it is just lots and lots of writing. This was my birthday, which is April 12th, and I didn't do much for it. I kind of just hung out with my family, and we had dinner. I'm not a huge party person, so kind of just had a low-key family dinner, which was fun. There's more writing and more stickers, and obviously most of it, and I'll go pretty quickly through the first half, because the second half is when I kind of get into decorating, like, memories and stuff like that. But that probably won't be in this video. So, it's just a bunch of quote stickers. I found some Sumikiko Garashi, I think that's how you pronounce it, stickers. And I have quite a lot of those, and I don't know what to use them for. But I love them. This one's my favorite. And then I get a lot of fortune cookies and put all those in here. So, just kind of a lot of that. I drew a really bad Squirtle. Pokemon, I think you could tell from my last video that Pokemon is one of my favorite things in the entire world. So there's a lot of Pokemon in everything I do and everything I have. I got this note from my dental assistant when she was cleaning my teeth. So I had to start using fluoride and stuff because my teethies aren't clean, even though I brush them every day. I placed an order with the GP Sticker Studio, who I love their stuff, and I haven't used any of it yet, but it's mostly because I don't want to, like, run out of the stickers that I got from them. They're all really, really pretty. So I need to get over that and just start doing it. And then this is one of my favorite quotes that I found. I think I found it on Reddit. I think it's on the Don't Give a Fuck subreddit. So, if you are reading this, you have survived your entire life up until this point. You have survived traumas, heartbreak, devastation, the different phases of life, and you are here. You go, motherfucker. You are awesome. And that's something that I have to remind myself every day. I struggle with depression and anxiety stuff. So every chance I get that I can just, push the fact that I've been here every day and I can survive longer, it really helps. And I've been doing well. You just have to take everything one day at a time. So it's just kind of, it'll be a battle for the rest of my life. I'm really into Pokemon Go, and so I decided it would be fun just to use some pages to make a list of all the Pokemon that were available in Pokemon Go and mark them off as I have them. I've gotten a lot more since I started doing this, and I just never went back and filled it in. And then I drew some Pokemon back here, Ghastly, some Mareep, and then some Mareep jumping over a fence. I just thought they were cute. And then, more motivation. The fact that you aren't where you want to be should be enough motivation. If you aren't happy where you are, you're the only person that can change it. You have to do what you have to do to get where you want to be. Nobody else can do it for you. So, if you want something done or you want to get somewhere, you have to go out and do it. Excuse me. And that was something I learned last year. Goodness gracious. And it took me a long time to learn that, but I'm finally getting it through my head. And that's what gave me the motivation to do this YouTube channel. That's what's given me the motivation to start posting my art and keeping up with things like that, because I want to become better than I am currently. And the only way that I can do that is by pushing myself. So I wasn't going to put this video up today because I didn't feel well, or film it, but I pushed myself, and here I am. And because I want to keep a schedule for you guys, and I want to make stuff for you guys, and the only person who can make stuff on my channel is me, and I have to keep that going. You know, you keep a schedule, and if you get off that schedule, sometimes it is very hard to get back on it. So I'm trying to do my best and do right by myself, and just, you know, keep my motivation, keep it going. And while it'll be tough, you know, tough sometimes, and hard, and some days I want to quit, I shouldn't, because in the end, everything will work out. Anyway, enough of my soapbox. Let's get back to this. So some days when I can't have my journal out, I will write on Post-it notes or bits of paper and just tape it in later, which is what I did. And what I've done quite a few times in this journal, because I would write at work. So I would tape them in after I got home. Battletoads. I think I mentioned a couple videos ago that it's one of my favorite games when I was a kid. And they're remaking it, and I'm so stoked. I am so excited. And I can't wait. So I just have these vinyl decals that I made, and I've been pasting them everywhere. I got to go see Henry Cho. He came to a theater near me in Sanford where I work and put on a show. He was hysterical, and I'm really glad I got to go. My friend drew this for a convention, and after the convention was over, I stole it, because Sidon is one of my favorite characters from the new Breath of the Wild game, and her art is amazing. You should go check her out. Go look at her stuff. I will link it. It'll be here or it'll be down below, but you need to go look because she's amazing. There's my kitty. So sometimes I'll be writing. This is this journal. Sometimes I'll be writing, and of course they just come up and lay on you. So yeah, just more writing. So much writing. Tried to be fancy and paste some stickers or some different paper in here, and you can barely read it, but it's okay. I was saving up here to go to the Mothman Festival, and I ended up going, but I just kind of just didn't do that. And I ended up, you know, saving enough money to be able to go. But it's a 6.5 hour drive, I think, there from North Carolina to West Virginia, and it was awesome. And it's further on in here. Let's see. More stickers. More stickers and writing. Stickers and writing. And if you want to know where any of these stickers come from, just let me know in the comments down below. I'll have to search for them. Most of them I think I got on Etsy or AliExpress, but I can find the stores for you. More stickers and writing. I was watching We Bare Bears. Panda's my favorite. Well, Ice Bear's my favorite, but I relate to Panda the most. Just because of the cell phone and the technology and the being anxious about everything. So I try to draw whenever I can, just because I would like to get better. So this was another one of those motivational pages. The best time to start is now. There's another quote, and then my goodness, I'm sorry. It says New York is 3 hours ahead of California, but that doesn't make California slow. Someone graduated at the age of 22, but waited 5 years before securing a good job. Someone became a CEO at 25 and died at 50, while another became a CEO at 50 and lived to 90 years. Someone is still single, while someone else got married. Obama retired at 55 and Trump started at 70. Everyone in this world works based on their time zone. People around you might seem to be ahead of you and someone might seem to be behind you, but everyone is running at their own race in their own time. Do not envy them and do not mock them. They are in their time zone and you are in yours. Life is about waiting for the right moment to act. So relax. You're not late. You're not early. You're very much on time. So, just do things at your own time. In your own time. And don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Which is another thing I had to learn while I was doing all of this. And still learning. Because it's easy to get jealous and envious of others' success. And I think everybody needs to learn that just because someone else is successful and you're not, doesn't mean you're not successful in your own way. Yeah. So here I tried writing in a different color marker or pen. More Pokemon stuff because I'm addicted. These are my favorite Pokemons. Abra, Slowbro, Muck, Haunter, Lurantis. I don't know why I have the weirdest, most off-topic favorite Pokemon. But they're my favorite. I love their designs and everything. More stickers. So I knit, and a friend of mine wanted me to knit them some socks because they really wanted a pair of socks, so they bought the yarn, and I made them socks. I'm not happy with how they turned out at all, but I still gave them to her. If I could, I would have redone them, but they're done now, and she loved them, and that's all that matters. And this was the yarn and, everything. I think this is a local, yeah, it's a local company. Lots more writing. Here's another one of those. I write and then paste it in. I did it here. So this is the start of writing about my trip in the mountains. I didn't really get to write while I was in the mountains, and every year my friends and I go on a mountain trip, and so it's kind of like a retreat for the weekend. And so this was one of the places we went, had these really pretty gift cards, and I just got a card. I didn't write anything in it, but I wrote all over the envelope that it came with. Which I thought was fun. And I can't remember where it was. I wrote purchased at, but I can't remember where I got it. Hopefully I'll be able to fill that in later. So we were on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's so gorgeous. If you guys ever get a chance to go on the Parkway, go on the Parkway. It is beautiful. This is my favorite road sign ever. And you can see it on the Parkway, and I've been looking for a sticker of it for forever, and I finally found one. It was the last one, and I'm just like, every time I see it, I want to crack up laughing. And I know it's terrible because it happens. People don't pay attention and they drive off the Parkway, which can absolutely kill you because it's just you're driving off a mountain. But this picture another sticker I got from the same place. And this was from the place that I mentioned in my other video that has the pumpkin loaves, the bread loaves that I will just hoard and I freaking adore. So that's the main reason I go up there every year. I love my friends, but good Lord, give me that pumpkin bread. Just some other stuff, me being venty about work. More vent about work. I did a washi exchange with a Reddit user. this was the first thing I actually had to cover, so that's good. There's not many of those in here. I got a book at Barnes & Noble that was on sale. Just a lot of writing. I got a new tattoo from this guy, and he gave me 2 of his stickers. One of them is in here, and the other one is on my sticker table, which is just like an end table that I have in my bedroom, and it's got like company stickers all over it. But I got this tattoo. He drew it while I was in there, and it's got a little guy being abducted by UFO. Conspiracy theories and aliens and UFOs and all that stuff is like my jam. So I'm starting to get more and more tattoos and stuff based on that. And I'm always down for those kind. I mean, like, because my Mothman tattoo goes right along with that. And I think, let's see if I can find or just get to a good place. I think this was, yeah, here's more art from my friend, the one I'm going to link below, because go check her out. She has the best stuff. If you like space, you will love her. She's all about space. Kirby is my favorite video game character ever. I have like every Kirby game, and I've played every Kirby game, except for the ones on the Wii, because I never owned a Wii. And the only reason I would have gotten a Wii is for Kirby, but oh well. I'm hoping that Nintendo releases all of them on the Switch again, because I really want to play them again. Even though I've bought them like bajillion times, I will continue to buy them. I work at a screen printing and embroidery place, so this was just a job that we had to do one time, just as hooray for books, and, there's like a bunch of animals reading books. Here's another pro-life quote. An imperfect workout done today is better than a perfect workout delayed indefinitely. I'm trying to lose weight, and so I'm trying to remind myself that, doing any sort of workout is better than not doing any workout at all. It's a slow process. This comic by Sarah Anderson, Taking Baby Steps. Even if you take baby steps over a year, they add up. So I just wanted to, this whole thing is like trying to self-motivate me. Some space stuff, more writing later, added in, my Mothman boy, more writing, and then I think I will stop here. So I made this little calendar. It's a small little printout. So I went to the Mothman Festival this weekend, got back to work on Tuesday, and then I had to dog sit for my aunt, and then I was leaving for the beach, which is where this takes place. So I was off the beach for a week, and I will hop back in the next video. But first, before I go, after all that, I got, excuse me, good God, I'm really sorry. I got my small Delphonics pouch in the mail, and I love it, and it fits in my bag. And this is labeled as khaki. This is not khaki. To me, it's not khaki. This is, actually, it looks green to me in this lighting, or in my lighting in the other room, but it's also looks brown. So, it's the exact same thing as my other pouch. And let me grab that one real quick so you can see a size comparison. Which is still right here because I haven't put anything in it yet. So that's the size difference. So the medium one is much, much larger. Like a good 1/2 inch and a good like 2 inches probably on the side. And this I've just got, I have my kneaded eraser that I use, and then I have my travel stuff. So I have a bunch of random pins and the stickers that I was going to put in the other one, just because I want to keep them with me and use them. And let's see, I have page tabs and post-it notes. And I think that's everything that I put in here. Oh, I got my black, solid black Post-it notes. And that's everything. Yeah, I'll probably reorganize this a couple times. I think that's everything. Yeah. So I'll probably go through this and reorganize it a couple times because I don't know I need all those pins and all that kind of stuff. The only problem that I've found so far is that in the large Delphonics pouch, the pin fits, but in the small one, the pin does not fit. So this is 100% not a good pin holder. But I'll probably stick chapstick in it or something like that, just to kind of make this useful. And I'm always looking for chapstick, so that's probably a good idea. But anyway, I will be back Monday with the second half of my journal, and more adventures. We go through Halloween then. Halloween's the best holiday. But I'll stop talking. I'm gonna go get some rest. You guys stay warm, stay safe. This weather is crazy. But I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.